Well, on our second subject, or rather story today on this edition of the Morning Call, we're looking at Egypt and Sudan. And the diplomatic row between Egypt and Sudan took another turn after Sudan's cabinet ratified a ban on importing agricultural and animal products from the North African country. Recent developments have been attributed to Sudan accusing Cairo of supporting rebels against President Al Bashir, as reported by agencies in Khartoum. Now, tensions between the two over issues ranging from land dispute to accusations of political meddling prompted Sudan to ban all Egyptian agricultural goods in March.
This restriction on the ban of agricultural and animal imports has been the backdrop of the escalation of diplomatic attacks between the two nations, a situation that intensified as a result of the extensive military offensive initiated on May 20 by the Sudanese political-military movements in the Darfur region, and after the Sudanese armed forces laid their hands on weapons, including 6 tanks made in Egypt. During a statement on Arab television Al Jazeera, the Sudanese head of State Omar Al Bashir said a few days ago that Egypt brought military support to these insurgents, accusations that Cairo immediately denied. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi responded that Egypt does not engage in the internal affairs of third states, let alone Sudan. To better understand this, we head to Khartoum, the Sudanese capital, where we are joined by Dura Gambo, a journalist in the country.
Dura Gambo, bonjour. Alors, parlez-nous des relations.
Relations between Egypt and Sudan has not been good in recent years, but would you say this new diplomatic row has more than meets the eye?
De produits agricoles et animaux sont plus graves.
Actually, there is a tension. There is a clear tension, real tension between Sudan and Egypt. It takes many shapes, but this is for the time. Government of Sudan is refusing to deal or to make any kind of trading with Egypt by banning food exports from Egypt. Some activists in Sudan accuse Egyptian food of bringing hepatitis C to Sudan, and they keep brushing on this issue for many years, but nothing from the government. In this time only, the government decided to do something. Sudan and Ethiopia are taking the same action, which is not welcomed by Egypt.
What might be the impact of this decision?
The market here in Sudan, especially fruits. There wasn't any other big country can get fruits to Sudan, only Egypt. So in this case, this will harm the Egyptians very much.
A last question, and what is the general reaction of the Sudanese people?
Est perçue par les citoyens soudanais.
Actually, for the Sudanese, most of people feel comfortable for this because people always worried about their food, their health, and they do believe that these kind of foods are not good for them and for kids. People are still very friendly. Even here for Egyptians, they are very welcomed by people, but the only problem is this issue. I mean for ordinary people.